Ladies and gentlemen, it is supposedly the night surrounding Roki Sasaki's decision. And in an offseason, in 2 years now almost, where the Jays have failed to get anything done, this could be their chance, their one last chance at redemption for Ross Atkins, for the front office. And we're going to dive into a lot of things. We are on live Roki Sasaki watch. It is late Thursday night. For most of you, I assume. For me, it's almost 1 a.m. But if you, again, reports came out that a decision is happening tonight. Now, tonight, Tokyo time, we would assume, which means maybe, just maybe, Ross Atkins has his last chance, one of his final chances to really show what he can do. But welcome in, everybody. Mo starting off with a bomb of 5 gifted members, and it's almost 1 a.m. for me here, but I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to hear something soon. Shout out to David, JP, Bondi, Joseph, and Felix. There's a lot of things, Mo. Thank you again for your support as usual. There's a lot of things to go over in this stream. There's a lot of things I have lined up. There are some tidbits of information I have heard that have been DM'd to me. There's a lot of different things to go over here, but there's a lot of things. I know some of you guys have school tomorrow. If you do, thank you. I appreciate you for tuning in, even if it's just for a little bit. Again, I promise you guys to keep you up to date with all the latest news. 4th video of the day here. There's 3 videos, 1 stream. I think something is going to happen tonight. Now, whether it is in the next little bit or whether it's when we're asleep, that is still the question. I would love to break Roki Sasaki. We were on stream for not Shohei Ohtani. We were on stream for Juan Soto. We were on stream for a bunch of other things. Yeah, most of the Eastern, obviously the Eastern time zone, a lot of you guys are, it's a bit earlier, although it's on a Thursday, this was Friday. First of all, your guys' support in the videos has been unbelievable. So I want to thank each and every one of you here. Thank you. And the turnout, I didn't know how, a later stream. If you guys like the late streams, I can do these every night almost. Literally every night if you guys wanted to. If there's like a group of you out there who love the late night streams, let me know. We can do them. But there's a few different things we're going to go over. And I'll dive into everything. I'll dive into some, things I'm hearing. Mo coming in with the home run membership. Shout out to you, Mo. I suspect Roki will head to the Padres, though I hope to be proven wrong, and he will head to the Jays. Yes, and it's going to be interesting. Now, what we're going to do, we'll start with my percentage odds. We can start with that because Spacebound went in. Let's start with the percentage odds. So I think right now I would lean 45% Dodgers, 30% Padres, and then, whatever's left. So, I think Padres are not really the favorites here. I think it is the Dodgers. I think the Padres are also very much so in there. I think they're pretty tight. I think the Jays have had a 15% chance to land Sasaki. That's my prediction. Now, that being said, there are some things we're hearing that could sway that a little bit. Also, let's dive into it a little bit. If you saw the video from, I don't know what it'd be now, a few hours ago, I dived into some very interesting things that have come out. And there's also, we'll dive into the Pete Alonso stuff as well. There's been some stuff about Vladdy. I'll have a video for you all. Like, videos will be coming out surrounding all that stuff. Right now, the watch is on Roki Sasaki. Like, that is the primary focus, I guess. Terrible odds just laid out. Again, it's just my, prediction. Realistically, 40 Dodgers, 30 Padres, and 30 Jays. 33, 33, 33. Maybe I can just go with that. Maybe that'll make it easier. 33, 33. But, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot to go over. So, it's going to be interesting. So, probably 40 Dodgers, 30 Padres, 30 Jays. But either way, let's start with this stuff. Again, if you saw the video earlier, we'll dive into some things. So, this dropped earlier, and I covered it. This wasn't 42 minutes ago like the tweet says. This was taken from when I recorded the video earlier today. Mo, it is. And again, I'm up at this time anyway, so I'm going to start doing a lot of streams probably around this hour if you guys are open to it. However, you can see this here. Today's Tokyo edition, Roki Sasaki, who is aiming to transfer to the majors from the Lottie, I don't know how to pronounce that name necessarily, is set to decide on his transfer destination on the 16th, which is today. Now, this is from a Tokyo-based article, and I know there's going to be a lot of people in here telling me that he signed with the Padres, telling me that he signed with all these different teams. Whoa, it scared me. John Heyman dropping a late article about the Blue Jays. Not really much in there. We'll have that for you in a video, but seeing John Heyman notification is scary. Okay, so you see this. Now, I want to kind of preface this with, kind of helping break this down. So again, this is from a Japanese source. Now, it's interesting because, again, we'll dive into everything here, but this is the Japanese source. So this happened earlier. Doesn't that say Dodgers? One of them said they think Dodgers is the favorite. That was this one here, which is a different Japanese source. That one is not technically the same, I don't think. And yeah, the poster headline looks in the direction of the Dodgers, but I think it has a bunch of different things. I mean, the Dodgers and the Jays have similar colors. But in Tokyo right now, it is 1:21 p.m., okay? You would assume that Roki Sasaki would announce his decision when his, friends and family, similar to what Ohtani did. Thank you, Mo. When his friends and family can kind of, launch and see his decision. So it's 1:21 in Tokyo, and that's why I'm live now. We assume that it's sometime in the afternoon that his decision would drop, because at this point, you can see here again, it said it's deciding his transfer date, which is today. And in Japan, it is January 17th. Here, obviously, they mix up the dates because technically, when this was posted, it was the 16th over here, North America, and then in Japan and Tokyo, it is the 17th. But regardless, it's afternoon now, 1:21. I would assume a decision, if this guy's right and is going to be posted, a decision will happen afternoon Tokyo time, which is prime hours. Maybe in the evening, will be when we're probably asleep in like 6 hours or whatever. But if it was going to happen in the afternoon at 1:30 at 2 p.m. Tokyo time, that's in the next hour to hour and a half. So that's why I chose to go now. Also, reports from John Morosi, reports from Ben Nicholson-Smith, all these different guys have signified that all sides pointed to Roki Sasaki wanting to sign, not ban Shane, but, don't troll too hard. You can troll a little bit. But not too hard. But you see here, basically, Ben Nicholson said that Roki Sasaki is going to want to, sign to not hold up the other free agents, right? So if they don't want to hold up the other free agents, obviously signing now would make some sense by the end of this week. And that being said, we're at the point now where it's like some IFAs are starting to get held up, whether that be the Jays, whether that be some of the other teams. Yeah, timeout, exactly. So everything is lining up for this report to be true. You have two independent Japanese sources, all these different things. I think it happens soon. Now, yeah, I mean, you control a little bit regarding like the things, but let's not. We all are eagerly waiting. Now, this is the kind of the rationale behind it, right? We're seeing some reports and things are getting crazy. And I do have, yeah, I don't think you do either. I do have Twitter up. I'm going to be keeping Twitter up as it happens. Also, shout out to the 300 plus of you in here. Let's try to get to 100 likes. And again, yeah, exactly, Mo. Shout out to Mo as well. Bear with me as I scroll through Twitter and do all these different things. And it's going to be interesting. And okay, hold on. I'm also refreshing Twitter. And again, this would save the Jays' future. And I want to bring up this screenshot as well. The next couple of weeks, we find out about Sasaki. The next couple of weeks, or the next week, we'll find out about Sasaki. Next couple of weeks, and this is probably going to be today or tomorrow. The next couple of weeks, we'll find out about Santander, Bregman, Alonso. The next month, we'll find out an extension with Vladdy. Fair to say, in the coming 30 days, we will decide the fate of this franchise for the coming years. So, do you agree with this? I mean, ultimately, this is going to be the most important few days, few hours. I mean, this could be regarding franchise-altering levels here. Buckle up, because it's going to be very crazy. Now, I want to hear all of you in the chat. There's a lot of you in here. A few different things, actually, because we also have the Pete Alonso stuff, which is starting to heat up a little bit. There's a lot of different things going on. It's no worries, Doc. I mean, that's the goal here. As soon as the news drops, I think the video was up today regarding Pete Alonso, like the initial report, like 10 minutes after. The video was up 10 minutes after the initial report dropped, and that was before all the other news has come down. So there's a lot of things there. That being said, put your level of confidence in a scale from 1 to 10 regarding Roki Sasaki. We'll start with that. And do we think the Jays are actually going to get him? That is the big question. It is eerily quiet right now. Eerily quiet. Very quiet. And again, we'd assume prime time, afternoon Tokyo time is when the Jays are going to get this done. That's what we'd assume. I would assume chill guy in the next 3 to 4 hours. 3, 8, 4, 6.5, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 2, 4. I mean, I don't blame you guys. I mean, my number is probably 5. Like, my confidence level is 5. And a weak 5. Now, chill guy, like, probably, again, few hours. Today for sure. I guess today in Tokyo time. So in the next 12 hours. Now, I'll follow up that question. If the Jays sign Roki Sasaki, is Ross Atkins, do you guys forgive Ross? Yes or no? And there's a reason I'm asking these questions. If they sign Roki Sasaki, do you forgive Ross? I'm eating grapes as well. Apologies. I know, chill. No worries, Daniel. Thank you for tuning in. It's like 1:30 here. Chill. Okay, a lot of no's. Okay. So what would it take for the Jays? What would it take in your guys' mind to save Ross Atkins then? Or to be happy with him for a good offseason? Because now... because here's the thing. I think to some fans, there's no fixing. He needs to go, like Mo said. For other fans, it's okay. I'm probably somewhere in the middle. But if they come out with Roki Sasaki, Anthony Santander, Andres Jimenez, who they already got, it's a pretty good offseason. And Vladdy. Vladdy needs to, that needs to happen. What's up, Jordan? Now, there's also been some weird, stuff going on, like some tweets coming out from those classic. It's like the Corbin Burns situation all over again. Like, gained a little bit of traction saying the Jays signed Sasaki. I'm not going to give it too much light. But, again, pipe dream, extend Vladdy, get Pete. Okay. Interesting. And they finished second or third on every free agent, and now they're finalist leaders for Pete Alonso. Zombie, yeah. Now, again, today is kind of subjective here because according to the report, this is in Tokyo time. It's 1:20-ish, 1:30 now in Tokyo. 1:29. So, I mean, if he's going to, maybe he signs at 1:30 Tokyo time, which is 1 minute from now. Like, the way that these international free agents announce signings, if you think back to Ohtani, and if you were in the chat, obviously, back in 2017, Jay's Digest wasn't a thing. Do you guys remember? This is actually a question for you all while we wait a little bit here. A bit of a trivia question. I'll be impressed if you get it. Do you guys remember how the Ohtani, don't Google it, the Ohtani signing to the Angels in 2017 was announced? Because it plays into Roki Sasaki here. Let's see. Roki Santander, Resan Vladdy, grab Alonso Bregman, all forgiven. Yeah. I don't even, if you get Sasaki, Santander, and you resign Vladdy, I don't know if you need anybody else. Okay. See if anyone gets it. And yeah, Brendan, I don't blame you. I have a little bit of hope left. I do have a little bit of hope left, but again, I think that Roki Sasaki, I mean, he's one of the best pitching prospects we've ever seen. He would immediately slide into the best prospect in baseball, and he would immediately slide into the rotation. That being said, they missed out on Soto. They missed out on all these different guys. And is Sasaki signing tonight? Supposedly, Caesar. Anyways, for Ohtani, he saw, so if you remember back, his agency announced it. So it was his agency, I don't know if it was a tweet necessarily or if it was a, other thing. However, his agency did it. And it's very interesting. Because when you think about this from Roki Sasaki's perspective now, right? It'll probably be something similar. I don't know if any of the big guys are going to get it first. Because John Heyman is not a Scott Boras client. Jim Wolf, maybe. I believe it's Jim Wolf. He'll probably announce it, which means it could come out anytime. And you would assume it's going to be Tokyo time. This isn't a North American free agent here. Now, maybe they announce it tomorrow in the afternoon on Dodgers time if he signs to the Dodgers, or for the Jays if he signs to the Jays. Blake with the 279. Hi, Nick. What's up, Blake? Shout out to you. Grain of salt? Exactly. Take all of this with a grain of salt. Oh, accidentally rip. Rest in peace, that scene. Why not sign Profar? Would cost so much. I think if they get Sasaki, there's a world where they sign Profar. My standards are too high with this team. Who broke the Otani Yamamoto signings? That's probably who breaks the Roki news. Shane, are you saying the Yamamoto signings? That's a good question. It's a good question. I hope not. I really hope it's not the Dodgers. Shout out the 500 plus of you in here. How much are we paying if he signs? I think he's looking for $7 to $10 million signing bonus, and then just a standard contract. Not much at all. Like less than, most veteran pitchers are getting. He'll be making less than Charlie Morton next year. Joshua Avery. Okay, where did you see that from? Where did you see that from? Jack Curry broke the Yamamoto news. Okay. That's interesting. I think it was Jack Curry. Right? I got trolled. No worries. It happens. It happens. Also, shout out to everybody in here. Late night stream. You guys are incredible. Let's hit the like button. Let's try to get to 100 like 31 likes more to get to 100. I know a lot of you guys are watching right now. Maybe you're lurking. Maybe you're, playing games, doing the dishes, making food, whatever it is. Quickly hit the like button if you guys could. Chili didn't. I got it open. I would love, this would be a great, can you imagine the vibes in here if Roki Sasaki signs live on stream? Joshua, who was that though? Who was it? Can you type his @ in the chat? Jennifer, love the late night stream. Thank you very much. Over past 1 a.m. where I'm at. And if you guys like the late night streams, I know there's a lot of people out there who stay up late and kind of love the especially in free agency. If you guys want more late night streams, I mean, I can do them. Supposedly. I'm going to check that out. That guy's not real. East Coast. Far East Coast. What's up, Kenneth? I mean, yeah, yes, tree. Correct. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is a troll. Though I like the something about James. To be completely honest, there's been no real signs of which way he's leaning. I will say the fact that I think the radio silence is helping. Now, if you type in like fake news and you accidentally, got trolled, that's okay. Just don't spam. Just don't spam. Shane, just time out if they're spamming. That's the only time. No East Coast accent? Yeah, I guess not. What's up, Owen? Yeah, supposedly, again, today, it's there's some rumblings about 2 p.m. Tokyo time. It's currently 1:30 something p.m. Tokyo time. 1:36 p.m. Tokyo time. Someone said something. Where's Peter? You can check out the last stream after this one. There's some stuff there. The timeline is today. Shout out to, I mean, we just got like 100 likes almost from that. I mean, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Again, this is not to, toot my own horn here. This is the 4th piece of Jay's content, 3 videos in stream today. If you want a place that just immediately breaks the news, this is the place to be. And your guys' support has been showing it back to me. Your guys' love has been incredible. I see it in the comments section. It means the world to me. Promise. As long as is Roki in Japan? All right, Heidi. I'm gonna go ahead and this is gonna be a manual timeout. Again, I don't care if you guys troll a little bit, have a little bit of fun, but let's not spam it like 5 or to 10 times. I don't want to have my heart skipping every single time. Thank you, Tree. Leafs, chill. Mo with another 5 gifted. Austin, Mike, John, Leafs, and Raptors. Shout out to be a member. You now have an emote. You have access to all the emotes. You have an icon next to your name. And I'm going to start going live probably multiple times a week here with a bunch of I already got it, Chamber. Yeah, with a bunch of perks for members, call-ins, members only, group chats, things like that. So, if you want to become a member, it's cheap. Well, relatively speaking, I think it's $2.99 a month for the cheapest, thing. It supports me a lot, but thank you guys either way. You guys being here is enough of the support. Mo, unbelievable. Thank you, Mo. Mo's been around for a while. Your support's unbelievable. I think I have the animation. Phil Borm. Did someone check the private jets flying from Japan to Toronto? Now, I will tell you, we were live during that Ohtani. We didn't break it live, but we were live the day before with all the plane things. And man, oh man, is that etched in my brain. There's actually, there's often time where we're almost at 200 likes. We're getting there. There's times where Mo, thank you again. Super Mo. We have the custom emote. My name. But either way, Mo, thank you again. You have your custom. You know how much we appreciate your support. Got your custom animation. We were there for the Ohtani, flight. That whole fiasco. We were live when the John Morosi thing dropped. We were live whenever that happened. Complete heartbreak. It was complete heartbreak. Now, this happens again, won't be quite the same level. Mo, it was everybody. I mean, John Morosi, a reputable reporter, also kind of got it. Nick, could you have winning the Super Bowl? I actually am big into football as well. Probably the Chiefs. I think they do this year. Yeah, I mean, everybody posted it, JP Horns for all that stuff. If we have another one of those instances, now someone asked about the Japan time thing. It's like 1:40 in Japan now. Like you would assume, I mean, his family lives in Japan, so maybe he would announce it so his friends and family can kind of see. I don't know if he's in Japan right now, but he's probably in LA, if it would be my guess. There's rumblings in 20 minutes. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. I remember that Ohtani stream. Yeah, it's going to be a good, it's definitely going to be a good one, NFL. Now, it's, okay, some other things to go over. Let's, chill, guy, let's chill with the spam. Okay, well, I don't want to have to do this today. I don't want to have to do it. Did I just time out the wrong person? No, I don't get it. Okay. Also, regarding international bonus money, so this money that that you hear the Jays trading for in theory, is just their bonus signing money. Like the contract is set in stone already. This would just be the bonus money that they could get. And it's been reported he wants between 6 to 10 million. They have 6 million right now. If they want to trade, they can get all the way up to 10 million. Yeah, Hoffman, there's a lot to go over there. I have a video planned for Jeff Hoffman, like diving deep into that once the Sasaki stuff goes down. There's a lot of videos planned once the Sasaki stuff goes down. No, I'm Sasaki steps right in there. 100% he's in the, I think he's in the rotation right away. Thought I saw something cooking with Cleveland international money, maybe. Okay, yeah. So, also, thank you again, Phil, and everybody who donated. Mo, your support's crazy. The money that they would be trading for is for signing bonus money. It's how much Roki would get when he signs, because he's under 25. He's an amateur. He's only going to get the set contract that all these guys get. If he waited 2 more years, he'd be getting the $100 million, all this stuff. So the report has come out, essentially, I'm going to try to like word this the best. There's been a lot of questions about it. So essentially the report has been 23rd is when you can't trade for international money anymore. That's when the signing period ends, is the 23rd. This isn't just a Roki Sasaki signing period. This is all international free agents. So on the 23rd is when that ends, which means you can't trade for international money anymore. Can't do that. So reports are that Roki will choose a team before then. So probably the 17th, like these reports are saying, or maybe the 18th or the 19th, but probably over the next little bit, like next day or so. So that way they can start to, so the Jays in this instance could go and look for a trade to get him more signing money, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I know, because there's been a lot of questions in the comments about it as well, I think. At least a part of it is the signing bonus. I'm sure some of it goes into contracts, but it is what it is. And this is from Ben Nichols Smith. You can see it here. I'm not like super knowledgeable. I'm pretty sure international signing periods are January 15th to January 15th to February 15th. I'm pretty sure it ends at like this. At least the Sasaki stuff is the 23rd. Maybe other free agents can sign after. Either way. We can only sign one free agent. Double check that, Shane. I'm pretty. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess I worded it wrong. Sasaki's period is his posting ends the 23rd, but for the sake of course, the Jays signing other international free agents, that's going to be halted until Sasaki signs. I guess I worded that wrong. They can obviously sign other, international free agents after. Yeah, exactly. No shit. Yeah, I'm probably worded that wrong. You can sign other free agents after the 23rd, of course. The period. I think it's a month long, whatever it ends up being. But Sasaki's period is the 15th to the 23rd. But the Jays aren't going to sign any other prospects until Sasaki is done, until he's signed. Right? So, for all intents and purposes, the Jays aren't going to sign anyone until after the 23rd, so that way they can trade to get the money in. And also, again, you can see on the screen here, in the Blue Jays case, they can increase their allotment from 6.2 to 10 million. Yeah. It's a good correction, Shane. It's a good correction. I think I worded it wrong. Either way. Fix now. And then the big, fact now is Roki Sasaki regardless. Someone asked one Blue Jays bat. Type in the chat who was the one bat or one player you'd want. If the Jays could sign one free agent out of this free agency period, who would you pick? One, you can make out of the remaining free agents, you can only pick one of them. Who would it be? I know my answer very clearly. Out of everybody who's available right now, who's left. $15 minutes away from 2 p.m. Tokyo time. Santander, Alonso. I mean, I think the answer, that's interesting. Interesting. I mean, I think my answer is Sasaki pretty clearly. He would instantly be your number one prospect in the MLB. And, I don't know. I think mine got to be Sasaki. And I guess bat-wise, it's probably Santander. Moreno, Santander, and Alonso. I would agree with that, Mo. Not a free agent? Who? We have too many quad A players. Sasaki has a timeline player as a hitter. I probably. Okay, oops. I guess I. Okay. We'll go with. All right. Fair enough. Hitter wise, I think the answer for me is close between Alonso and Santander. I think I was reading chat while asking the question. Okay. He's not legend. Let's rephrase that. Any player doesn't have to be a hitter. It can be anybody. Let's retype it in the chat. Doesn't have to be, including Roki. This includes Roki. This includes Roki. I was curious to see if anybody wouldn't pick Roki. Including Roki. Because I think now most people will probably say Roki, right? What's Justin saying? Trade for Ryan McMahon. Yeah, it is good. That's great for Shohei. He's a great person. Bregman, Sasaki. He's good, Shane. You can leave him. Roki. Okay. So now, and also, Roki doesn't cost money. Roki doesn't cost like really any money, relatively speaking. All right. Now, let's flip the question around here. And this is going to be the big question, I think. Because this is a realistic possibility. Pete Alonso or Santander? If you had to pick one. Santander fits better. He can play outfield. Pete Alonso, first base, doesn't fit as well, hits more power. Alonso or Santander, if you had to pick one. And that's the question. Santander, Alonso, because this one's going to be close. I feel like Santander might win out, but I agree, Mo. Okay. Santander if only one. Interesting. Alonso is more consistent. Santander. Okay, so Santander probably wins out. The fit makes more sense. The fit makes more sense. The fit makes more sense. Interesting. And who do you think should be the backup catcher? I mean, I think they probably just stick with someone, random, like Tyler Heinemann's of the world. Also, we are 31. We're 30. We're pretty close. We're pretty close to 200 likes. I think we're 41 away. 41 likes away from 200. If you guys are in here, hit that like button. I know some of you guys are lurking. Let's smash the like button. Your guys' support has been unbelievable. It's getting late here for me. Or just hit the like button if you like the fact I'm live at almost 2 a.m. my time. It helps out a lot. I want Jano back. It is to the point. It's interesting. So is Hoffman 100% a closer? Yeah. Unless Jimmy goes crazy, but it's going to be Hoffman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're 10 minutes away from 2 a.m. Tokyo time. There were some reports, not reports, it's complete speculation. There's some speculation that 2 p.m. is the time. I mean, that would be a little bit wild, a little bit crazy. I'm a bit surprised that, no one's really. No one's really said anything. Hosa, time is it for you? Almost 1:30. Almost 1:30. We're 20 likes away from 200. Right, Mike. It depends if you're on the phone or your computer or your TV. Hey Nick, tuning late. What's up, Roki? What's up, Ben? Decision is supposed to be tonight. Now, whether tonight is Tokyo time afternoon, which is again, it's 1:51 in Tokyo. All these different things. Thank you again, Ben. We're waiting patiently. I do think something's gonna happen, though. I'm hoping, at least. Now, the big question mark for me, Kirk only decent backup. Are you guys more or less confident in our ability to get Roki or like Soto or Otani? Like, I feel like Roki's a little different. I feel like it's a more likely on phone. Should be right on the left there, underneath the right on the phone, underneath. So if you go at a full screen, you hit X out of the chat in the top right, right under our logo, right under the logo, you'll see the little like button. Rumor is Roki was going to inform the winning teams they could trade for international space for the 23rd, but who knows when that'll be exactly. Guess that means I can't sleep. I guess that's what for schools. Yeah. No. Don't sleep in school. School is very important. But shout out to you, Ben, for being here. Shout out to the 5 for the 5 as well. Who Spacebound? Who else did you see say 2 p.m.? I saw one person say 2 p.m. Is there other people saying 2 p.m. Tokyo time? No, that's a good question though. I'm gonna do that. His agency is. What, did they do it on Twitter though? His agency is Joel Wolf, right? I think. Joel Wolf. I'll follow Joel Wolf on Twitter. Does he even have Twitter? I don't even think he has Twitter. Yeah, thanks, Shane. Yeah. Who else? I like seeing who posts these things. Space, do you have the Twitter handle of someone else who posted it? We're 6 likes away from 200, which is incredible. Yeah. I mean, Chuck, it's because there's rumors. There's hope that the team can add. I mean, last offseason was terrible. And the Jays were always in on all these guys. Wasserman Group. I will. Okay. You were right. That's actually interesting. I mean, I doubt they have a Twitter. I'll keep update. My percentages of Pete Alonso landing in Toronto are 65%. 65%. That is actually interesting. 2 p.m. Tokyo time is midnight Eastern. That would be, fitting, especially if he has his decision made, which is in 5 minutes. It is midnight. I didn't put that in my, interesting. Huh. Interesting. I'm refreshing Twitter for you all. Sorry. 209 likes, maybe 300. 300 would be crazy. Okay. There's some stuff. Again, I don't think it would happen right at 2 p.m. Tokyo time, which is at midnight Eastern. I think it would probably happen a little bit after. I go there often, Gobi. Very often. Go to a lot of games. I go to a lot of the games. And again, I don't know if any of you are in LA. I know Mo, I believe you are. It's what, 8 o'clock? Approaching 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock on the West Coast? Nearing midnight? Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting things. There's a lot of speculation right now. A lot of speculation around. We are now 4 minutes away from. And again, this was the 9 p.m. Okay. This was the report. Today's Tokyo edition is aiming transfer to the majors via the posting system, is set to decide on his transfer destination on the 16th. And then people are saying, like, does that mean today or yesterday? Which means, because obviously 16th is today. Technically now for me, it's the 17th. So it's tomorrow. I'm in tomorrow. I'm past midnight. Okay. Interesting. Also, if you're into conspiracies, his number apparently Sasaki's number is also 17, deciding on the 17th. Shohei Ohtani's number, I believe, is 17. Right? Yeah, Shohei's number is also 17. Some weird things going on. I'm in the future right now. I am decision day at this moment. We're now 3 minutes away from 2. Like, I don't think Wiserman Group or Roki Sasaki is just going to drop, like, right at 2. A scheduled tweet. I would presume it was after. I'm very interested. When Ohtani's agency, I don't know if any of you are internet sleuths out there, when Ohtani's agency announced the signing, surely it was on Twitter somewhere. What time was it? Does anyone know? Because if we can figure that out, maybe we can have some semblance. I'm going to look back. Ohtani signs with Angels. So, okay, it was December 8th, 2017. And that was Nesbello CA Baseball. I do remember that. Isaac with the 699 going to Jays opening day. Can't wait. Hopefully Sasaki is a starter. Enjoy the game, Isaac. For one, have fun. And 2, I hope so too. Midday. I mean, a 6 p.m. Chuck sounds about right, which would be, what time would that be? Like 5 hours from now? I mean, that would be early for me. So, Doc, I'm talking about his original signing with the Angels, not the Dodgers signing. I do believe he signed with the Dodgers, or the Dodgers on Instagram. Yeah, I think that's. Okay. It doesn't say, like, the time of any of these articles. 2:15 Eastern on December 8th. So he didn't go. Yeah, so it was like 2 Eastern on December 8th. So maybe it's tomorrow at 2 Eastern. It's possible. Or maybe it's now. I don't think so. I don't think Roki will be the opening day starter. But might be close. Hit the like button if you want Roki. Let's manifest Roki onto the Blue Jays. 300 likes, and I think Roki's a J. I hope. It's 1:30 now. So 2 o'clock, midnight Eastern. Okay. Type Sasaki on Twitter. Wow, my Twitter froze. Interesting. Nothing yet. Interesting. Maybe a false alarm, kind of. Even though there's no real report, it was kind of just, 2 p.m. seemed fine. Hope so too. Likely announced in the afternoon in the U.S. time. Yeah, so plan B would be he signs tomorrow afternoon, similar to Ohtani, 2 p.m. Eastern, in which case we're all awake for it. So that's the good thing. Yeah, I do think Pete Alonso is a Blue Jay, though. I mean, we're now at what? 2:01 Tokyo time. You think it'll be Friday, West Coast prime time. Tomorrow is Friday as well, huh? Wow, actually. So tomorrow's Friday. they would, in theory, you'd assume he would want, if all reports are right, he would want his decision out before the weekend. Tomorrow is probably, and tomorrow would still technically be the day, that this article says. So it's, I mean, if it's not in the next hour, but again, I guess you could say the same thing in Tokyo time. By the time I go to bed and wake up, it'll be almost the weekend. Tomorrow's would be interesting. I don't know though. I mean, tomorrow seems possible. Which, like, tomorrow mid-afternoon. I have a basketball game tomorrow for an hour, and I'm really hoping he doesn't sign in that time. And again, just so you guys are all prepared, multiple videos tomorrow. Stream when he signs and videos throughout the day with the latest updates. So if you want that, hit the subscribe button. Interesting. Yeah, it is. I guess you're right. It is Friday now. I do, Legend. I do. Shooting guard. Shooting guard. I guess kind of point guard. Shooting guard mainly, though. Depends on what division I'm playing. What position you play in basketball? No, shooting guard. Leafs win? Yeah, huge Leafs win tonight as well. Man. Crickets. I'm honestly more of a slasher, to be honest. I'll boycott the MLB if Dodgers get Sasaki. Legend, not necessarily how tall am I? I think I've been measuring a while with basketball shoes, 6'2". 6'2" with basketball shoes. While we wait for reports to come out, yeah, if you have any questions for me, we can take a bit of a Q&A here. Give me Jays related. Would you guys be upset if the Dodgers get Roki? I feel like that'll be sad. Will Marner resign? Probably. I don't think so. I would think so, James. I would think so. That'd be my guess. No, I'm no. Nope. 6'1" without shoes, I think. Maybe 6 foot without shoes. Kind of depends. Sparkling water. Cherry sparkling water. No, Corey's gonna be hurt. Is Versa gonna start an opening day? No. I think he's gonna be hurt. Oh, okay. Would you guys rather the Padres get Sasaki or the Dodgers? Or obviously, if there wasn't Jays, if it's not Jays, would you rather Padres or the Dodgers? It's the big question. He's going to be in San Diego. Interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what La Perfito does as well. It's going to be interesting to see what La Perfito does as well. Padres, Dodgers, Padres, Padres. Split. I usually wear Kyrie's. Jays? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Aside from the Jays, of course. Not the Jays, Padres. Yeah, I agree with that. I picture one of these days, either the second I go to sleep or the second that I end stream, a huge move is going to happen. It hasn't happened yet. I don't know if I've ever been asleep for a huge move. I don't think so. He's probably going to be opening day center field, Legend. don't think I've been asleep. I'm trying to think. Like the Dodgers signing Ohtani was in the daytime, nighttime-ish, daytime Eastern. Soto was like around this time, an hour earlier. Soto signed with the Mets. I do, Neil. Yep. So leave your time predictions. What time either tonight or tomorrow? I actually was asleep in Toronto for the Kawhi trade. I woke up at 6 a.m. for some reason that day and checked my phone. So I was technically asleep for the Kawhi trade. What time do you guys think Sasaki's going to sign it? You can put it in Eastern time. I'm assuming now, if it's not tonight, like tomorrow-ish. Thank you, Pistol. 1 a.m. PST, 12 p.m. PST. I did see that, James. Yeah, no one had Dodgers, the favorites, surprisingly. My heart just skipped a beat. Saw a fake tweet. You know, I'm going to set an alarm. Like, it's 1:30 now. I'll probably set an alarm tomorrow for, like, 7, maybe 6, just to see if he had signed overnight. And then, of course, if they did, I'll sprint down and make a video for you all, or a live, depending. I mean, if they get him, we'll do lives. It's weird. I don't know the full way I'm going to handle it yet. I can look at that, Shane. I see it. Latest on Vladimir Jr. Okay. Yeah, I mean, at this point, like the Jays offered 340, he wants 500. It's kind of where they're at. Now, also there'll be a video for you all tomorrow morning. There'll be a video for you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. There'll be a video for you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. And then obviously if Sasaki happens overnight, there'll be something there as well. But a video for you all 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, assuming Sasaki doesn't happen. And then if Sasaki happens, of course, we'll be if Sasaki happens, I mean, we'll do a video right away. If he signs while you're at basketball, then make a video. Yeah, 100%. Like, there's going to be a video either way. If I'm at basketball when he signs, like, I would be sad because, again, I try to get on it immediately for you. Again, I was on Pete Alonso today. 10-minute video was up 15 minutes after the report dropped. Because I pride myself on giving you guys like the latest coverage as soon as anything drops. That's what I pride myself on doing. So if I'm at basketball, I might zoom in and record that way. But we'll see. What's your insight on Charles McAdoo? Very good return for IKF, and I think he'll play. Probably not next year, though. Maybe. I'm looking at the latest here. Man, Twitter it's scary this time of hour. You see any little thing, anything I see makes me think it's a Blue Jays Sasaki signing. Sadly, after I wasn't fully prepared to read Sasaki the Dodgers, me too. And if it does happen tomorrow, he will, Corey. If it does happen tomorrow, it'll happen. Let's try to get to 200. Let's try to get to 300 likes for 60 away. Your guys' support has been unbelievable. And also, for all you guys in here, I mean, again, it's almost 2 a.m. where I am, but late night stream, over 400 people in here. Best Jays community on YouTube. So I'm going to throw some hearts in the chat for you all. Or throw some hearts in the chat for yourselves. Because you guys are incredible. And it allows me to keep doing what I do. Whether it's Mo, whether it's Shane. Obviously, Mo, you've helped me over the years a ton. All you guys in here, thank you. feel like I don't say that enough. I try to say it enough. I feel like sometimes I don't. Carlos Baerga's hit or miss. Baerga is very hit or miss. Very hit or miss. Like, he said Freeman was a J, which we all remember. Which we all remember. Manual Class A as well. I can dunk, yeah, but I don't really in games. Yeah, I mean, a manual Class A is going to be interesting. I mean, there's reports that he's going to sign today, but again, it's Tokyo time. No, maybe. I don't think so. Like, I think the signing is. I mean, I wouldn't say it was imminent if I didn't think it was imminent, and the reports are saying that it's imminent. So I think Sasaki will be first. I do think the Jays get Alonso though. I do think the Jays get Alonso. Pretty confident in that. I believe. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy they replaced. At least they got someone else in there. Again, if you're unfamiliar with, I don't Gobi. No, I play video games though. I play video games. If you're unfamiliar with Roki, 2.35 ERA, throws 101 miles an hour. Like, he's that guy. Jimenez, undecided right now. Undecided when it comes to Santander. I think the Jays have an offer on there. And yeah, shout out to Shohei Ohtani for donating $500,000 to the LA fire relief efforts. Shout out to him for that. Great human being. Didn't sign with the Jays, but he's a great human being. He gives back to his community a ton. I mean, you know, making enough money to do so. I bet you a beer Alonso's not a Blue Jay. I don't really drink beer, which is probably a surprise to a lot of you. Bloodborne? Good game. No, Gobi, I don't. My girlfriend has a dog. I like to consider that dog, you know, it's not my pet, it's her pet. But my girlfriend has a dog. But no pets for me in my home. We need Roki to come on. Fair enough, Joshua. I mean, if you're a Padres fan, if I was a Padres fan, I'd feel the same way. I'd feel the exact same way. 3 likes away from 250. Maybe Ravi. Like, I don't know if that. I don't know a world where that would even be a consideration. But 23. I'm 23. Jays got a second-tier pitcher and the guy from the White Sox. I do think Roki's going to translate. It's yeah. I mean, maybe the J. I mean, I did, Chuck. I certainly did. Yeah, I don't love the idea of Bregman. A lot. I don't love it. Yeah, I don't think the Reds do that. Bo's on his contract here. Fastball command is always hard because the ball is different. Yes, I agree with that. I also, again, for Sasaki, like he has so much going his way. His stuff is plus, plus, plus. Becomes very interesting. He is all the way back. At least tonight. I wasn't. I've never seen a Jays World Series. I haven't seen a Jays playoff win since 2016. I do remember that vividly, though. I do remember it vividly. He would have been what? 22? 21, maybe? Roki wants to play in a dome. That's an interesting thing. I mean, like, I don't know how much a dome is necessarily going to affect it. Shout out to you guys. Is that 2J's World Series? I wish I saw them, man. I mean, ultimately, like, I'm hoping my dream, like my sports dream, I guess, in this case, is for the Jays to win a World Series and for us to be, for me to be, whether it's live when it's happening, being able to cover the World Series on this channel. Like, that's what the hope is. That's what the hope is. So over the next however many years I'm doing Jays Digest, so the next 5, 10, and however many years it is, how many years it takes for this team, I'll keep going after the World Series, but I want to cover it on this channel with you guys. That would be electric. We covered last wild card, which was devastating. Last year was bad. So, I mean, last year was really bad. Honestly, I'll take a deep playoff run. Chris, that is a very good question. I'm a huge car guy. If you want the personal side of me, I'm a huge car guy. Very big car guy. I'd probably lean towards the GT though. You're getting some personality side near 2 a.m. I'd probably go the GT. Not a big Dodge guy. No, I don't think anyone in the chat has ever asked me about cars, which is funny because my car is currently broke down. My car is currently broke down, which is funny. Hold on. I will look at that real quick. I'll answer all your guys' questions here. I'm loving it. Tesla over Lucid. Okay, I will grab this screenshot, grabbing it. Mo, that is never been in an Aston Martin. M3, Kyler, M3 is like my realistic, I guess, dream car. I currently have I've had it for a little bit now. I already own a BMW. Let me go down here. This just came in. Hearing Saki is close to a decision, leaning the Dodgers. Padres seem to be very close second with the Jays trailing behind. Again, this guy, take it with a grain of salt. I don't really like. Again, this guy is probably not necessarily. I'm just gonna throw it there. What did I miss? Someone asked if I preferred a GT 5.0 or a Hellcat, and I went with GT. You have a Lexus GS 350. Take it easy, David. Mo, I'm jealous. It's a really nice car. Really nice car. Granted, like where I'm at, a lot of these cars rust. Like right now, a lot of snow. A lot of snow where I am. So a lot of the cars rust, so things go wrong with them. Mo, what's crazy about that, Mo? The GS 350 F Sport is it's literally my dream, like my realistic dream car alongside the M3. But I'd probably go with the Lexus because it's actually reliable, unlike my current car, which is a paperweight in my driveway right now. Fun fact. Someone also asked, I forget where it was, is your girlfriend a Jays fan? Yeah. Yeah. Too much salt in the roads? Yeah. Too much salt. Too much. I mean, the salt makes it rust. Snow, all these things. Like, I wouldn't drive a. People do it, but I wouldn't drive a super high end car, like a M8, which they don't make anymore. An M840. Mo, you're speaking my language, though. The GS 350F is the car. That's my realistic one. I believe you, Mo. 100%. I'm obviously German right now, BMW, but would you ever move to Toronto? Yeah. I have family up there. I'm going to be in Toronto a week from today. Martin, one day. If I can get a Porsche 911 one day. Maybe if the... yes, sports. I am. Shane, that's valid, though. Not a Yankees fan. April? I might be back up there in April or May. Might be back up in April or May. I think the Jays catching situation's okay. I think Kirk's going to be really good. Dream 3-car garage? Are you asking me for my dream 3-car garage? Yeah, Matthew, like, I've kind of been between a bunch of cars. I've done the reliable. I've done the non-reliable. Currently in my non-reliable phase. Got to get my car fixed probably this weekend. And you never know how much that's going to cost. So it's like, but at the end of the day, it's a used car. So yeah, Shane, I will tell you when I'm here. I'm pretty sure I'm meeting with Jim as well. Yeah, exactly. It's an older BMW though. I'm not. It's an older one. Like, it's not a new one. I don't have that. I mean, I've had that for a while now. One day maybe. I'm not huge into Mercedes though. Not a big Mercedes guy. Not a big Mercedes guy. No B Cruise. My brother does though. Brother drives a manual Accord. RS7. One day, dream car. I'll drive a nice Civic for now. A nice. Maybe saw someone say 20K. Hey, just want to thank you for all your content during this boring offseason. Hopefully some good news. Thank you, sir. Need more subscribers to get a new one? Honestly, you guys just being here is enough. Someone asked if I have another job. This is I do YouTube full time. Is the easiest way to put it. Camrys are good. No word yet. I'm spamming. Spamming refresh. A lot of plastic in those. They are nice when they're like working. Same with BMWs. Rather the Jays win the chip or $2 million? Like probably $2 million. I'd probably go $2 million. I'd get my dad his dream truck. Get my mom her dream thing. Take care of myself, my family, and then pray for a Jays World Series win. That's what I do with my $2 million. I do, James. Yeah. Mac or PC? I'm on Mac everything. Used to be PC, but I'm on for my work, like for what I do for a living. Mac is easier for me. Yeah, you can all. Yeah, I'd obviously invest some of it as well. That's not to say I'd do some. No, I would love a Jays, win. Why are you live at 12:26? Well, because Roki Sasaki said he was going to make his decision tonight. I was hoping that it would be while I'm live. It's 2 in the morning right now. And I mean, realistically, your guys have been showing me incredible support. And for all of you who are in here now, I want to kind of give back in a late stream way. And hopefully, hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Bit of a more personal, nothing obviously super personal, but definitely more, I'm loving a lot of loyals in here. Take that. Yeah, I mean, I take the 2 million and try to sign Vladdy. Supposedly, but again, tonight, Tokyo time. So anytime over the next 8 to 12 hours. That's what the Japanese article did. Roki say that? I didn't even know that. I know the chat sometimes doesn't pop up after, so I'm trying to read the questions as we go, so anybody who's watching this back can hear what I'm answering. Because sometimes I just answer without reading that with the chat. Setting right now, so stream is an awesome background. Sports. Hopefully the studies were going well. I remember those days. I remember those days very well. As a matter of fact, last year in December when Ohtani was, the whole plane thing, I had final exams that whole week. I remember we streamed for like 2 hours during the Ohtani situation instead of studying. Good times. If Roki signs the Jays, I will get his jersey. I will too. B Cruz, the stream was yesterday, I think. The stream was yesterday. It's a Japanese article. We're also 32 likes away from 300. If you guys want to help me, hitting the subscribe button and hitting the like button helps a lot. I know I say it in the videos. If you're sleeping, have audio notification on. That's the worry. Yeah, of course. I mean, if I had $2 million, I'd get my mom whatever she wanted. I don't know if she has like a dream car. She'd probably have a dream vacation. Business and university. Legend, why are you a Bucks fan? I'm a Raptors and a Bucks fan. I'm both. I cover the Bucks though. Used to play baseball, not anymore. I only really have time for like one sport now. Basketball like twice a week. So that's my exercise. When the Raptors played the Bucks, if I had $2 million, it would go all the life. Yeah, I mean, I'd also spend a lot of that on my girlfriend as well. I don't know if you watch other streamers. Okay, where you see? I do know them. I'm gonna look at that. Are they up right now? No, and I haven't been to spring training. I would love to. That's why I want to like live in Toronto, kind of be immersed more in. Like I'm as immersed as it comes in the Jays sphere and the Leaf sphere, all this stuff. But obviously, living there is a bit of a different. I'm there a ton, but again, once I do move there, maybe some of you all will, recognize me, and we can at a Jays game we can have a nice chat. Invest? Yeah, of course, Legend, of course. Well, I'm not. I mean, if I win $2 million for some reason, then where are the Jays on the cap? Cap? Are you talking about like the luxury tax? Or like Jays hats? Fun fact. Mo, that would be crazy. Not quite. Right behind me. This here is. This right here is. The guy's name is Legend. This right here is the old, for any OGs in here, this is the old Jays Digest logo. And it was the only piece of merch we ever did, and we didn't even sell it. But I have this right behind me, and I keep it up there as a reminder. This is when the channel, maybe we had 5,000 subscribers. We got hats done. This is like the only one left. I think Peter has one. And I have this here. I don't wear it because I just keep it up there, but it's the old Jays Digest logo with the hat. We did a crew neck as well, which is somewhere. But we didn't sell any of it. Like, I just got it, and the quality wasn't quite good enough, so I didn't sell it. Quality wasn't good enough, so we didn't sell them. But there is some Jays Digest OG logo merch. I did, Dan. Rest in peace to him. Yeah, I mean, Peter was great. Peter was really, really great. Maybe I give away. Keep it up here. Maybe this hat's. Maybe I do a giveaway for this hat someday. It's an OG hat. There's 2 of them ever made, and any hats that go on forward will be with the logo on the bottom left. Would you guys want to see a Jays Digest OG hat giveaway? There's 2 of these ever made, ever. I think Peter has one, and I have the other. If you guys want to see that, it can happen. It can be done. We also had a crew neck, and I don't know if we did the hoodie. I think it was just a crew neck, which I wore in a couple videos. Give it away at 100K subs. It's a lot. Got a ways to go. 20K is on the horizon for me here. A little bit. I used to collect a lot of basketball cards. There is actually, I don't know if you can see behind me. I kind of want to grab it. There is a Jose Bautista card, right? You can't really see it. It's right there. You might be able to see if you zoom in. That's a Jose Bautista graded card. I think it's 9.5 out of 10 graded in kind of frame. Darren, I would love to one day. One day, if I can afford a Boxster, I will. Is this new news, Matthew? Can't imagine he's saying that at this hour. Though he is probably up. Nothing yet. All right, everyone. You'll have a smash night. The mind is strong with Buddy this week. Have a great night. Mo, have a fantastic night. Thank you for tuning in. Over an hour long you're in here. You were in the Leafs one as well. Thank you so much. Much, much appreciated, Mo. Everyone, wish Mo the best. Everyone wish Mo the best. Stay safe out there, especially, and we'll be in touch for sure. I'm at Luxury Tax, but I love that I got the OG Digest cap talking about. It is OG. Both, Chris. I play 2K a lot. It's my number 1 played game. Everyone wish Mo good night. Take it easy, Mo. We're also very close. 17 likes away from 300. James, take it easy as well. Don't blame me. It's getting late. But for everyone who's in here, incredible. I mean, the fact that obviously it's earlier for you guys, 12:30-ish. 2 a.m. for me, and you guys are here means a lot. Again, and you guys will wake up. There'll be a video out for you in the morning. Maybe if you're in here now and you watch the video tomorrow morning, comment if you were in the stream in tomorrow's video. There'll be a lot of them. There'll be a lot of videos tomorrow, but if you're in the video tomorrow and you go click on it, type that you were in the stream. Type that you're in the stream. Interesting jolting. Cooper Flag? Yep. Hope so. Mo, you should send me pictures of your F Sport when you get a chance. I know you left. I'm going to text him, though. 130? Okay. Interesting sports. Thank you again for the donation, Martin. Yeah, you can just comment saw the live. 10 likes away from 300. 12:30 p.m.? Where on earth are you? You in 10:40 p.m. Okay, West Coast. Diehard Dodgers fan, but I get the feeling he's going to San Diego. It would be an eerie feeling. Okay. Only wait because I fell asleep during the Leafs. Yeah. Big win, though. You missed a little bit. You missed if you just tuned in the last 5 minutes, you're golden. I can check that out. What's up, Chilltown? Hope you're doing well. Do you have that car, the Volvo? No, Akib. I'm definitely not. No co-host. I know a lot of people are asking that. No co-host for me. No co-host. Translate what? Translate this? It's right there. Grew up in Ottawa, moved to Montana. BC. Interesting. BC. For us to pull off Sasaki and Alonso alongside Hoffman, argue that's better value for us than Soto is very possible. Very possible. 12:30 p.m. Yeah. When I lived in Bali, I had to go to there to get my travel visa renewed every 60 days. Yeah, I mean, shouldn't you be traveling? Soto contract looks bad. Yeah. I don't blame him. I don't blame him, Eric. And Kikuchi helped recruit Sasaki, supposedly. Cape Breton. Unique mining towns. Why do any of us believe this? It's why not? 7 likes away from 300. I was about to go to bed. Can we have a live stream party if Pete signs with the Jays? Yeah, for sure. I mean, if Pete Alonso signs with the Jays, I'll be live. I'll probably be live if the Jays sign anybody and then a video after. It's probably the best bet. Probably the best bet. Thank you, JG. We all love the Jays. I do think Alonso is a Blue Jay. I do think Alonso is a Jay. If they ever got Alonso, do you think they move Vladdy over to third? Partially. Like for days where Vladdy needs a rest day. Is there a player you want the Jays to sign that hasn't been mentioned? I don't know. That's a good question. Man, people are just this guy. Hearing Sasaki decision will be before 3 a.m. Eastern. Great. Who asked me that? Do you drink coffee or any caffeine? Rarely. Rarely. Occasionally though. How much longer are you gonna be live? You got about 20 minutes in you? That sounds about right. For me as well. Probably maybe less than that, depending what the vibe is. But yeah, probably not too much longer than 20 minutes. We're 3 likes away from 300. I mean, it's almost 3. It's approaching 3 a.m. here. Is he? Snell's posting. There's enough room. Interesting. 1 second. Okay. Extend Vlad. Flaherty's sorry. 2 likes away from 300. Come on, Nick. I'm 10 years. When has Ross ever shown he's got balls? George Springer, maybe? Snell was at Nobu? I don't know if that means anything. It might. My gut tells me he's a Dodger. Martin with the 5. For what happened in free agency last year, Boris waiting too long. Is it a good GM strategy to see what happens at this time of year to scoop deals? I don't think it's a great strategy, but I do think that it's what they're doing. Thank you so much, Martin. My eyes are bad. What does it say? Today's Tokyo edition, Roki, who is aiming to transfer to the majors from Lottie via the posting system, is set to decide on his transfer destination on the 16th, which is, again, the 16th, which was yesterday. If you're on the East Coast of where I'm at, which is today, thoughts on selling too early in fantasy football. I sold at the right time. I wouldn't have won any of the games. Nick, what do you think? Do you think the Jays will contend? I think they're going to get a wild card spot. Would love to meet you IRL. Roki on a plane to Toronto as we speak. I hope so. Sure hope so. This ring light is getting bright. Yeah. Big football fan. I got last place in the fantasy league. Heavy last place. Danny gives us 4 WAR by just showing up and finishing. He's on the plane for sure. He's on the plane right now. Toronto needs an NFL team. I guess like most people in Toronto are Bills fans, I would assume. Would that be an accurate statement? I assume like most people I met in Toronto who are football fans are Bills fans. Bills? I guess that made sense earlier when I said the Chiefs were going to win. A lot of Bills in the chat. Thank you, Jesse. Bills Mafia. I'm a Cardinals fan. Don't ask me why. Ravens. Mostly Bills, but it seems a bit of everything. Interesting. I heard Bills. Mainly Bills. I didn't really pick randomly. I guess I did. It was like 2020 before I started watching football. My friends told me to get into football, and I just decided to like scroll until I found a team that looked. It was random. Not all teams though, just Cardinals. Like all the other teams, like I'm a Toronto fan, Raptors and Bucks fan, Leafs fan, and then Cardinals fan. They've never won a Super Bowl. I mean, Jalen Hurts, a lot of Eagles fans in here. St. Louis Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals. I know, Nick. Arizona, I'm talking about. Obviously, I'm not a St. Louis Cardinals fan. St. Louis, not St. Louis. I don't follow the Premier League. Again, Arizona Cardinals. Diehard Jays fan, of course. Jays were to trade Vladdy. Sports the year. Yeah. That was 2021. The year before that, I mean, I think I became a fan in the offseason. So it would have been the offseason of 2020. So the first year I watched was, I believe, the first year I watched was D-Hop's first year. Because I became a fan in the offseason. But yeah, you're right. I remember those days. I'm going to get into it. 40%. Are the rest just like, is the other 60% just random? No F1 either. Some of my friends are into racing though. NASCAR, I think. And Kirk is one of my friends. Kirk's the big into racing. I think it's NASCAR though. Kirk, you're in here. Is it NASCAR or F1 that you watch? At least your first few years were somewhat fun. Yeah, 7-0, and then they lost in the wild card. Didn't even get positive yardage at all. Since then, it's been terrible. Have Marv though. I do. I do have a Cardinals. Is it here? It's on the couch right there. It's a Pat Peterson. Patrick Peterson jersey. Saki signs the Jays. Do the Jays try and dump Bass's contract? Maybe. I don't think so, though. I would doubt it. I don't think they try to dump anyone's contract at that point. Interesting. I'm looking up. Yeah. Do you think Bowden Francis would be ahead of him, Shane? Like what? Roki Sasaki, José Berríos, Kevin Gausman, Bowden Francis, Chris Bassett? Maybe. AA did okay. To watch/follow? My favorite sports to watch/follow? It's an interesting question because obviously, like, I don't have an NFL channel. I have a Leafs and Jays channel. So those two. But like regarding watching, I love watching football. Like football is probably one of my favorite sports to watch, if not my favorite. And then probably NHL and Jays or like and baseball tied. But it's like what I like my life. It's literally my job, right? So it's like hard to kind of rank them. I don't know. Like James Click, maybe. Someone asked about the GM instead of Atkins. Probably James Click. I would presume James Click. But like it might be someone we don't even know. And again, he's under contract for this whole year, so this will be a conversation to come back to. James, what were the odds on that? Like plus 3,500? Plus 6,500? Okay. Maybe teaming gets a shot on it this year. If he's healthy, he definitely deserves a shot. Yeah. He'll win a lot of money if the Jays win the World Series. Don't think it'll happen, though. I'll tell you one thing. If if the Jays get Sasaki, we can look back at this stream. And if you're watching this in the future, whether that be tomorrow or any point, almost 3 in the morning, I stayed up waiting for this guy. If the Jays get him, it'll all be worth it. It'll all be worth it if the Jays get him. Also, over 300 of you in here at this hour. I think it's I think we got the best Jays community on YouTube. So thank you. Clearly, there's some other people with sleep schedules like mine. Do you guys want the later streams more often? Like not this late. There is. It's not mine. Like I don't run that one, but there is. There is Raptors Digest. Obviously, it's the team name and then Digest after. All under the Digest umbrella. If what was I saying? At sidetracked. Do you guys want more late night streams? Like not this hour, but from maybe say 9:30 Eastern to 11 or 10:30 Eastern? Like, is that something that you guys want? Well, Caroline, hit that subscribe button for me. I know you probably hope that Sasaki goes to your team. Yeah, I did. Rest in peace to Bob. Mine is also pretty bad. Really bad, actually. I mean, there is obviously like the thing is there's not a lot of circumstances where news is going to be dropping at this hour. Like, not very often that news is going to be dropping at this hour. This is an interesting, scenario. But like even just throughout the rest of the offseason, whether it be talking about upcoming trades, talking about a bunch of different things, talking about even during the regular season, post games. I mean, post game lives, maybe. Is that something you guys want to see? I was actually going to ask you guys this, and since there's, Canada, hello from the USA, 51st state. I'm not going to comment on that, but thank you for the donation. For the upcoming season, what is the? So obviously, it's interesting because the Jays play almost every day. Do you guys want to see post game videos or post game live streams? We're gonna have news videos every day anyway. But it's interesting because obviously or maybe like a post series stream. Trying to figure that out, the best way to go about it. But I'll be going live from Japan. I guess, yeah. And how many Jays content creators are alive at this point or live like at this hour? Shout out to you from Japan. Iron, I guess. Anybody Trey a Savage? Hi, Roki. Can you imagine? It'd be crazy. Yeah, but JG, everyone can get the same amount if they just trade for it. Yeah, what's the sentiment in Japan about Roki Sasaki? Is there a pulse over there? I love the draft fall every year. Thank you, legend. Or not thank you, legend. I also, it'd be wild to do, but having a Jays fan reaction after every game Steve Dangle does, that would be dope. Yeah, I mean, it would be every game is a grind. 162. I mean, I can do it. Like the grind isn't the problem. We'll have to see how the turnout is, of course. I'm thinking if not, like maybe a live after the last game of each series. I think that probably makes more sense. Maybe still have the daily videos, post game videos as well. So I'm thinking, yeah, like 2 videos a day probably, but video in the afternoon, video following the games, and then at the end of each series having a stream there. We can kind of go over the series in general. I think that probably makes more sense. So series recap stream is what I'm getting at. The Jays trade Bo, you get traded to the Rockies. We can do a Jays Digest fantasy baseball for members get priority. We probably have a members one and a non-members one. I know Peter ran that before, so I'll take the reins on it now, obviously. Which is interesting. Nothing yet on Sasaki, which is crazy. I mean, at this point, it's what time is it in Tokyo? Let me have a look. 2. It's almost 3:00. 5 minutes till 3:00. Thanks for the donation. I won't be doing one, just to be blunt. But thank you for the donation. For the 420 as well. 420. I won't be doing one. 4 minutes. Maybe he signs at 3 p.m. Right back at it. Maybe it's 3 a.m. Eastern. Let's hope. That would be very rewarding. Never been called a, yeah. Interesting. 4 minutes away from 1 a.m. Eastern. Justin, I'm probably not much longer. We'll hit the 1 a.m. Eastern, and then we'll probably call it shortly after. Still over 300 of you in here, which is absurd, but late. I have a bad feeling I'm going to wake up and he's going to be signed. I'm going to wake up and he's going to be signed. I'm going to stay up for another couple hours after the stream, just in case. Just in case. Henry, I'm seeing that. I have Sasaki up here, and it's this guy keeps saying that he's going to the Jays. I said hello from USA as well, JD. I did. Or I said hello from Canada. No, Ryan. No. He's pulling all-nighter. Can you imagine? Yeah, like, just so I can be... If he signs at, like, 4:30, I'm not going to go live. I'll probably do a video. But, like... Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. Justin, 40 Dodgers. Tight. 30 Dodgers. 40 Dodgers. 35 Padres. 25 Blue Jays. What's up, Blade? Have a great hockey game / tournament. Hopefully you win. JD, that's YouTube. I'm not manually putting ads in. From South Australia. It is crazy when you're live at this hour, the different... I mean, are you Caleb, are you a Jays fan from from Australia? Or living in Australia at least? Are you a Jays fan? East Coast. Not Toronto, actually. Comes to Jays, it will feel obvious in retrospect, Lalo. The exact reason why we were the third team. Yeah. Padres the best case scenario. I agree. But not like the Dodgers. We're 1 minute away from 3 a.m. I don't think it's gonna happen. Chrissy, I think it wants to be before the weekend. I mean, this report says today, but again, in Tokyo, it's only 3 p.m. We're about to be. Jays fan living in Thailand. So my videos must drop for you then, like, in the middle of the night, Steven. Noti's on. You can watch him in the morning. East Coast, JD. Have a good night, Lit. Yeah, realistically, Roki's probably asleep in like LA or something. You're from St. John's, NL originally, but moved to Australia 15 years ago. That is a crazy turn of events. I am in Canada, like far east in Canada, far east. Chrissy, I want to. 2:30 a.m. where I am. This right here, James. It's from a Japanese source. Again, it's still only 3 p.m. Ryan, don't do that to me. What is that? What is that, Ryan? Yeah, that's insane. Well, 1 a.m. Yeah. Hated St. John's goes to Australia. I think so. I hope so, Duke. B. Cruz. I mean, if he signs in the next however many hours, while you're awake, be good. Yeah, the West Coast only 10 p.m. Facts. It's true. It's true. What's the Twitter handle, Bennett? It's freezing in St. John's. Or is it a Twitter? What is it, Ryan? I'm curious. It's probably troll, but I'll take anything at this point. They're placing Japan to get a ton of snow. Maybe Toronto feels at home. Yeah, like none of us really know what he's feeling. Thank you, Corey. I'll be heading there shortly. Sorry for slouching. Yeah, I don't believe it. I just up for anything at this point. Gosse. I saw that too. Not Goose. That was my nickname in high school, though. I've been looking at it. I mean, yeah, the number hasn't dropped below 300, which is crazy. Like 330 people at 2:30 in the morning my time. It's crazy. It's crazy. In Toronto, it's Caleb C with the 10. Keep up the good work, brother. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you. I appreciate the donation, especially at this hour. It's very much appreciated. Thank you very much, Caleb. I appreciate it. Means a lot. In Australian dollars, I would assume. That's what the A is. Yeah. What do you think, Ron Yarbrough possibly returning? I wouldn't hate it. They need another lefty out of the bullpen. Desperately. Desperately. I think it's Australia. He said he was from Australia, so I'd assume it's Australia, the Australian dollar. I don't think 10 cents. I think it's pretty close. What is that like? Someone check. 9 Canadian dollars, maybe? I think it's like pretty close to a 9-1, maybe 8.50. Check. 8.90. It's pretty close. No, it's very close. That was pretty close. Thank you, Corey. Or Caleb. Appreciate it. Man. Can Roki sign with the Jays? That would make this all worth it. Lots of people stay up to watch Jays games on the West Coast here in the East. Yeah. I mean, think like for me, this is about when the West Coast games end. So like I'm used to it. Obviously, streaming is obviously a bit more energy to stream and keep you guys entertained. 4:17. I am still on. Yeah. Almost 3 in the morning. Holding out hope. Maybe try to get 350 likes. I mean, we're at 326. I don't know if I'm going to. No, TP, I don't. Thank you. Jacob? Thank you, Caleb. Appreciate it. Will you extend Vlad above Trousseau's rookie? I don't think Bo gets extended. I don't think he wants to be here. Vladdy, I mean, I think he gets extended anyways. Thank you, JDs. No, Jay, no. It was, yeah, I mean, Merc, because we all want Roki. It's almost 3 a.m. where I am. It's because we all want Roki Sasaki to sign. I don't think Urgent gets called up this year. No. 2027. Good night, Henry. Good night, Eric. Chuck, like, I had a video planned to go tomorrow morning. I might hold that video and just do a Roki update in the morning because the video, I feel like there's going to be new Roki Sasaki news in the morning. So I'm going to hold off probably on the video I was going to upload, do a Roki video in the morning, and then give you guys some other updates during the day. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I have like multiple videos prepared. So definitely 3 to 4 videos tomorrow. Definitely 3 or 4 videos tomorrow. But I'll probably hold off on the AM video because I have a weird feeling I'm going to wake up to some crazy Sasaki news. Like, even if he doesn't sign, there'll probably be an article or something that drops that gives us some insight. And I'd rather just get you guys that right away. So I'll probably hold off on the AM video, actually, and just do my own AM one in the morning. I think so, 4:17. It's possible. Three-headed dragon? Surprise Roki hasn't narrowed down to 2 teams. That is another surprising thing, and I think that bodes well in the Jays side. 3.98. Good night, Jordan. 3.98 is my Alek Manoah prediction. Alberta. Crazy. It's only 11 o'clock. Soto decided to go to bed, woke up to the news. I'll miss by like an hour. Soto happened, what, like 10:30 Eastern, right? PM-ish? Maybe a bit earlier. Can't send the Padres. If not the Dodgers, I hope. Thank you, Chrissy. Alberta's a good spot. Family up there as well. Yeah. Do we wait till 4 p.m. Japan time? Just kidding. Joking. I think it's probably 6. It's either going to be 6 like p.m. or it's going to be in the afternoon tomorrow. And I'm hoping for the afternoon tomorrow. Because otherwise, you know, I'll be asleep. Another Alberta. A lot of Alberta. I think good chance they sign Pete Alonso. I guess again, they were so close to signing him. Like, it was rough. Man, I miss this is similar to the Ohtani sweepstakes. Not nearly as bad, though. 6 p.m. Japan is so right now it's 3 something, like 2 hours and 40 minutes ish. Almost 3 hours away. Almost 3 hours away. I agree with that. I don't really hold any grudge against them. Could be a Saturday thing. No sports, none. However, video coming soon on that. Like I have a lot of videos planned. But again, stuff comes up. 41 years. Jason for 41 years. Crazy. Is American football popular in Canada? Yes. At least from what I can, like, it's people watch it still. Not as popular as in America. It's interesting. A lot of Bills fans in Toronto. Thank you, JD. Favorite Blue Jay of all time? Like Jose Bautista, probably. Like the classic. Loved Marco Estrada. Shane, you're still up. Still up. That's impressive. Anyone know how long it's been since that 6 to 12 hour signing thing was reported? Again, they said today. I would agree, sports. Halliday, it's a good one. Yeah, there's obviously the CFL. Yeah. Yep. Aaron Hill. Joe Carter, obviously, if you watched the World Series, I'd assume that's your favorite player. One would assume. Tom Henke, Corey Patterson, Joe Carter, 100%. Donaldson, good player. He was liked for a while. Interesting. Alex Rios. I remember that one. Very interesting one. Interesting. Well, we dipped under 300. Is that my sign? Is that my sign to hop off? I think it might be. We dipped under 300. We now have more likes than viewers. I mean, the fact there's still 240 of you guys in here is incredible. It is very much so incredible. Have you heard anything about Santander? Not yet. There is some rumblings going around. I have a video for you all tomorrow on multiple different things. But I think that's a good spot to ultimately wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy stream. We just hit the 2 hour mark. Everything is fitting. So, First of all, thank each and every one of you who are in here. Your guys' support every single day means everything to me. It allows me to continue to do what I do. I have a video for you all tomorrow. I'll just wake up and there's no Roki Sasaki news. I have some other things planned. When it comes to videos tomorrow, I will have a stream. If any news breaks, if not, expect 2 to 3 videos tomorrow. I got you covered with all the latest news like I always do. And for everyone who tuned in, it's 3 a.m. now, so everyone who tuned in, appreciate you all. Cash has just Roki Sasaki watch. Gonna go get some sleep. Wake up tomorrow. And let's hope tomorrow's the day. And if he signs the next 2 hours-ish, hour and a half, I'll break it on a video. But that's all manifest it. Have a fantastic night. And again, a lot of content tomorrow. So I hope he doesn't sign now when I'm asleep. Unless it's with the Jays. I mean, I'm fine if he signs with the Jays while I'm asleep. But otherwise, let's chill out for a bit. Bennett, what do you, Ryan? I know you said that before too. Either way, it was, I appreciate each and every one of you. It means a lot to me. Stay safe out there. And hopefully you all check out my video tomorrow. If you do, say that you were in the stream because I'll recognize a lot of your names. But let's all, go to sleep to Roki Sasaki highlights. I'm going to get some food and get some rest. Shout out to you, Shane, as well, for being here the whole time. Incredible. A lot of you guys were in here the whole time. He didn't come to Toronto yet. It'll all be worth it when he comes. It'll all be worth it when he comes. Have a fantastic night. And tomorrow's the day. I can feel it. Ryan, what are you saying? I'll look at that after stream. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night, everybody, and we will see you all. I will see you all tomorrow.